Welcome back, everybody. Here's the next story, but it's a different theme this time. Well, about some different people or pets, animals, I should say. Moo and the Little Calf Too. This is another New Zealand story, and it's written at a very special time as well. Here they go here. This takes place up in North Canterbury. I think it's near Kaikoura. You could look that up on a map, on an atlas, and find out where that is too. So this is a bit harder to show you the pictures. I'll do my best. This is the picture that goes with what I'm reading now. High on a hill overlooking the sea and the long green grass by the ocean, by the totara tree, Moo and the Little Calf Too were sleeping together as all cows do. All was quiet on the seafront hill. The night was clear and the air was still. The stars were out and the moon was high in a bright and luminous midnight sky. Here we are. So this one takes place at night time. Then all of a sudden, with a jolt and a lift, the grass on the top began to shift. The sleeping cows were now wide awake as the Clarence Valley began to shake. Pictures. You see, that's just the moon, and you saw the calves there as well. Okay. With a hump and a bump, with a bump and a shudder and a wobble of the udder, with a rocking and a rolling and a slip and a slide, Moo and the Little Calf Too began their ride. Now look what's happening. The hill's starting to drop away. Pretty scary, I think. Hold on. Hold on, Moo. Hold on, Moo. Moo to Moo. They stayed together with the Little Calf Too. We'll be all right. This might even be fun. It's something that we've never, ever done. They braced and they swayed and they stood quite still, all together as the earth began its pull. Off we go in the bright supermoon, but I'm sure we'll stop very, very soon. So the earth is moving. Well, this is a true story. On and on, past the trough and the tank, past the totara and the tussock and their favourite grassy bank, then down, 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 with a rumble and a roar, until their ride ended at the valley floor. There they go. You can see them passing the tank, the water trough. The sun came up, the moon had gone. The birds were awake and were singing their song. The cows looked around and saw they were stranded on a grassy little platform just where it landed. If you look, I'll put the picture right back. Hopefully you can see that there. And they've slid all the way down the hill till they've come to a standstill. Oh, what a sight! Mooed Moo to Moo. It all looked so different as they gazed at the view. Had the seabed lifted, or had the coastline drifted? Moo and the Little Calf Too began to wonder what to do. Shall we jump, or shall we stay? Maybe there's help and it's on the way. So if you look there, the sea, the actual rocks though, that wasn't there before. It all changed. There's a whole big picture there. Very cool, this story. Then a helicopter appeared and it flew around, a beating, a thudding, a whirry and very noisy sound. Around and around the helicopter flew. I wonder if it's Richie, mooed Moo to Moo. I wonder if you know who Richie is. Most New Zealanders will. Who's Richie and who flies a helicopter, and he helped at the earthquake time. Oh, how exciting! In the distance they saw some people were coming, 2 and then 4. With picks and shovels they came closer to the spot to save those stranded cows, believe it or not. Look how high up they are. It's pretty scary. "Hello there, girls," said the men with a shout. "We've all come to help you and get you out. We've missed you so much and we want you home. We will keep you safe and you'll never be alone." They're all wearing t-shirts. I think it must be quite a hot day. I wonder if anybody can tell me what sort of birds you keep seeing in the photos. With the picks and the shovels, the men began to hack. Then Moo followed Moo down the narrow limestone track. On through the ruptures and on through the rubble, the cows crossed safely without any trouble. There we are. And I'll open it right up, pull it back, and hopefully you can see it. How happy they were to be saved by the men, Willie and Julian, Tony and Ben. Gently and slowly the cows got to the gates. Who should be there but their Hereford mates? Here we are. Some people might know what a Hereford is. It would be lovely to hear from some of you and find out if you have been listening and answering some questions. But look at the hillside. It's all torn to pieces. All the earth moved and changed the whole landscape. They skipped and they kicked their legs in the air as they ran down the hill without a care. They were happy to be back in their paddock again with all their mates. Who can tell me what a whole lot of cows together is called? They got to the paddock and had a drink and a rest, and they all greeted... Start again. They got to the paddock and had a drink and a rest, and they all agreed that this place was the best. What a night to remember, the 14th of November. The 14th of November. Some of the children in New Zealand will know what happened then. What happened on the 14th of November? It was the first big... It was not the first big earthquake, it was the Kaikoura earthquake. So I'll read you this part of the back. About this story. This story is based on the real-life adventure of 2 Hereford cows and a calf from the Clarence Valley in Marlborough. On Monday the 14th of November 2016, at 2 minutes after midnight, there was a big earthquake in the South Island of New Zealand, not far from the town of Kaikoura. It caused a lot of damage to people's homes and businesses, and it also destroyed the hillside that those cows had been sleeping on. The 3 brave cows quickly became famous as people all over the world shared an amazing image of them stranded on an island of grass. The cows were soon rescued. They lived in Waipapa, a farm in the Clarence Valley and owned by the Milton family. So there we are. That's just a little picture there at the bottom. Did you know earthquakes are measured using the Richter scale, and the Kaikoura earthquake was 7.8. That is a really big earthquake. The Kaikoura earthquake was so powerful that it lifted the seabed 5.5 metres out of the water in some places. That's even higher than a 2-storied house. The island that the cows were stranded on moved 80 metres from its starting point. The earth was jumping around so much that the cows had to surf on an island to keep their balance. So that would be pretty scary if you were a cow. It would be scary if you weren't a cow. It would be scary if it was me. So this is written by, let me see, Jane Milton, who is the farmer, and illustrated by Deborah Hine. And she wrote that story for Kate, Paddy, Charlotte, Ted and George, and for Moo and the little calf too. And for Em, who ensured that I was well fed and watered while I was in my studio. So she was writing the story, and there's some of New Zealand's birds. So I hope you're all well, and I hope you're enjoying the stories. Stay safe, stay warm, and be kind to one another. Remember, this is not usual. And here's a wee challenge. I hope you're writing down every day what you've been doing, how you're feeling, because this is a very unique time in history and we're living it. Okay, bye.